your phone is off, Nick, if you have it on you. Okay,
good
good.
call.
Yep.
Great.
Good call.
I'm rolling, yeah.
Nice. Let's start this way, Nick. If you could just say and spell your last name and
Sure.
give me your title as you'd like to see it in the show.
Okay. So my name is Nick Remedio, Nickrimidio. I'm the general manager of Lapeer Hotel, and I'm the chair of the West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce.
Nice. We're off to a good start. How long have you been a member of the chamber, Nick?
So I came on board, let me stop again. So I've been a member of the chamber for about 2.5 years. When I came on board for Lapeer Hotel as general manager, one of the first things that I did was reach out to the chamber. The West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce's reputation in the greater Los Angeles community is really second to none, and I was really excited to join that organization.
So why specifically? Let's get into that. Like, why specifically the chamber? Why did you think that was a no-brainer for you and for the hotel?
You know, why is it a no-brainer to join a chamber is, you know, there's resources, whether it's networking, whether it's advocacy, that are really critical, especially when you're opening a new business. But beyond that, as you continue that business and making sure that it's sustained, the chambers can be a great partner. And in Los Angeles, the West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce's reputation really is stellar. Genevieve has built an organization where advocacy and networking are truly second nature. And so for me, it was really one of my first priorities.
Nice. Everyone that's going to come in today and talk to us, Nick, is going to talk sort of generally in a nice way about the benefits of the chamber. And now I think I want to get a little bit more specifically, because you're talking about the position as the GM of Lapeer.
Sure.
So how has the chamber benefited the Lapeer? Is it the Lapeer or
Just Lapeer.
How has the chamber benefited Lapeer?
The chamber has benefited Lapeer in a couple of different really critical ways. You know, first, it was introducing us to the city council and to various members of the. I'll step back.
Yep, we can start again.
Sure.
I'll tee it up to you.
Sure.
Because that might help you too. So, as it pertains to Lapeer specifically, how has the chamber benefited?
Absolutely. The chamber's benefited Lapeer in a few really critical ways during our pre-opening and since. You know, first, we were able to meet all of the city council officials as well as city staff through the chamber, the wonderful networking amongst other businesses. But I would say, you know, beyond that, and we had a wonderful ribbon cutting here, so it was a great way to connect us to the neighborhood and to the community. But they introduced us to other businesses that we were able to then bring on board as a part of the services and amenities that make Lapeer so unique. About 95% of all of our services and amenities at this hotel are offered through our local businesses. And so it's not just a tagline that, like, organic, that sounds good and that's great marketing. Really beyond that, working local, and that's through that Chamber of Commerce, has been amazing because we have great businesses in our neighborhood. And one of the things that I love to do most is to connect our guests to those businesses around that make our neighborhood, that make our city so rich.
Give me an example, Nick, if you can. Just like somebody who rolled in from Tokyo that was looking for something crazy, and you said, "Yeah, go to Jimmy's, joint or whatever."
It's all over the.
So give me an example
Sure.
I like the word that you use, local. Like, give me a local recent story that you enjoy.
You'll discover local businesses throughout this hotel. And some of my favorite ways, it really starts at the front desk. We do morning coffee each and every day here at Lapeer, and the morning coffee that we offer is through Toasted and Roasted, which is a local cafe just down the street on Melrose. They're a chamber member. I was introduced to them by Keith Kaplan, our former chair, and I was so impressed by their story. Mike and Allie, they roast all of their own beans right there on premise of their store. And so we brew their coffee each and every single day. But beyond that, we took it a step further. Rather than just do an urn of coffee that you see in so many other hotels, we designed a coffee cart to have a cold pressed coffee. We also have coffee on tap. We have that nitro coffee, kombucha. And just a month ago at our Kimpton GM conference, our coffee cart and coffee program was recognized as one of the most innovative in our entire company. And that's through a West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce business.
That's a great story about something that's super small and then it just resonates up. So I love that. That's
Yeah.
great. Lapeer is part of Kimpton, so obviously it's a big effort to come here. But tell me, for Lapeer, for Kimpton, why West Hollywood?
For Kimpton, why West Hollywood? It really was an easy choice. West Hollywood is, really a cradle of diversity. When you think about the city's history dating back to the 80s, whether it was through renters' rights or LGBTQ, that has resonated from day one with Kimpton, which was founded in 1981 in San Francisco by Bill Kimpton. So we have been a company of diversity. And with that, we're also an employer of choice. We've been on Fortune's top 100 list for the last 15 years. With that, this past year being number 5. And so we make sure that we take care of our people, again, which is something that the city of West Hollywood, through its city government, through its politics, these are all things that resonate. And so really West Hollywood was a place that was so easy to call home.
You're doing great, Nick. These are all great sound bites for us to use. Is there a chance, and you can take a minute to think about this, where you could say, because we're here for the Chamber, first and foremost, how the Chamber advocated for Lapeer or for you or for Kimpton? Can you think of an example where they really advocated? Comes up on my line.
Sure. Let me. Okay.
I'll tee it up. Was there an experience recently that the Chamber advocated for you?
I know that there are some really great examples of how the Chamber advocated for Lapeer Hotel, but I have to tell you, it really goes well before I ever started in my role here. The property took about 10 years to develop, and in the design district, there are no hotels. And so this area was more of an industrial area at that time. And the Chamber was a really great partner with the original developers in advocating the City Council and staff to zone and to approve this project. And so there would not have been a hotel had the Chamber with the city really gotten behind this project.
It's great. It's good stuff.
Guys, I hate to do this. I've got a card that filled up.